I'm here to work. I'm here to party. I'm here to go to a conference. And you could see it in how I walk. You with me? In Royal Oak, Michigan. We moved now. We're in Rochester, but we moved on October 1st. In Royal Oak, Michigan, we used to go downtown all the time. There's Oakland Community College there on the corner of Washington and something. Lincoln, maybe. And there's a light. And when I first moved to Royal Oak, over 20 years ago, I was getting oriented, and I noticed all these people that looked like students, looking like they didn't want to be students, walking across the street. And I was still figuring out, are they going to the parking structure, or are they going to school? Are they coming or going? I don't know. But they were always walking like this, and I figured they must be walking to class, because that's what's in their head, you know, I don't want to go to class. And then I discovered they walked that way on the way to the parking lot too. Boo, 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 like this. People making decisions based on the signals you send them. So I decided some time ago, I'm going to walk fast. And what's fast? Fast is a little faster than you normally walk. Fast is a little bit faster than most people walk. When you walk fast, it sends signals that you got stuff to do. You're somebody. And people will take that cue from you. Two types of people in life. People that walk fast and people that amble. Which one are you? It's okay. And sometimes ambling is just the right ticket. You're doing a site survey. You know, you don't want to like sprint through it. But your people are taking their cue from you, is my point. There you go. Walk with this. Sit in the power seat in your meetings. In this room, every seat is filled. But in your meetings, when you sit down with people, some of you go to corporate for meetings, there's a thing called the power seat, and you want to try to get in it. If you can't get in it, get close to it. This is true at parent-teacher conferences. It's true in courts. It's true everywhere, the power seat. And when you figure this out, life gets to be fun. It's kind of like a game. And finally, and I heard this mentioned earlier, to have this killer elevator speech. What do you do for a living? Well, I am a hero. Tell me more, right? Tell me more. I get people's houses and businesses back in order. I give them their self-esteem back. We give them peace of mind. We help them sleep better at night because they're not having bad dreams about spiders crawling over their bodies. You know, find a way to tell people what you do that gets their attention and makes it sound good. Because what you do is so honorable and so good for society and so important. Do not diminish it in your own job description. Please. The 15 most powerful words. Let's move quickly. I'm going to give them to you like this. The 5 most powerful, the 4, the 3, they add up to 15. The 5 most powerful words you can ever use with another person are, I am proud of you. What a terrific thing that you can say to people that you work with and help them understand that you're not only pleased with their performance, you're proud to be with them. That's such a powerful thing to say. In my experience, we only say I'm proud of you to certain types of people. Who are they? Kids. Why on earth wouldn't you say it to your team? And if you really want to have an impact, say it up the org chart, because these guys don't hear that very often. That would separate you from the pack. And Jim would say, I was at the same seminar when he told you to say that. You know that, right? But he'll still say thank you. He'll know that you listen. So it's pretty cool. The 4 most powerful words are, what is your opinion? I know you already know what to do. I know you've already been a team leader for 12 years and the person you're talking to has only been there 6 months. But if you don't ask people what they think you don't care. And that's a very dangerous place for a leader to be. So ask them anyway and pretend like it's the first time you heard it. And then go, yeah, that's a great idea. I think that's what I'll do. And then they'll think they gave you the idea. It's not disingenuous. It's clever communication. Don't lie to people, but work with them a little bit. Okay. The 3 most important words are, will you please? The 2 most important words are what? Yes, and the number 1 most important word you can ever use with another person, it's their name. Which is why we gave you badges today. We know you know who you are. We want to call you by your favorite word. Some of you are wearing badges just because you wear them every day. There are words you should not say. Let's bang them. Number one, obviously. Obviously makes you sound like a know-it-all and condescending. Leave it out. This one's kind of tricky, and I'll get pushback, but that's okay. I don't think you should tell people when you're tired. And here's why. You're at the fridge again in the lunchroom, and you walk in, and everybody's talking about how tired they are. And then you have a chance to weigh in with your personal emotions. You can say, yeah, I'm tired too. And now the whole room's tired. Or you can just not say it, and now you're the standard bearer. Whatever you decide is okay with me. You can get down into the muck with the gossip and the fatigue and all the personal problems, or you can be the role model example. It's not to say you don't have problems, you just don't talk about them at work because we're at work. Nobody told me to say this stuff. I say it to everybody that I'm giving help to. Number three, let me be honest with you, or can I be honest with you? Why you give me the option? That drives me crazy. And then the worst one is, can I be honest with you? I don't know, can you?
I lied to you all the other times.
I know, I lied to you all the other times. Here is the worst customer service phrase ever. You want minimal conversation, Dave, with your team? Use this phrase. You're all set. What does that do? I'm done with you now. You couldn't possibly want anything else. Be off. Be like the lady at the delicatessen. She never says you're all set. What does she say? What else? What else? What else? What else? No, I'm all set. She makes you say it, right? No, I'm all set. The deli lady, you don't go, I'll have a half a pound of ham sliced in. She gives it to you. Yeah, you're all set. She doesn't say that. Because you might want to talk about something else. And I hate it when leaders and customer service people say you're all set. And then finally, what do you think my problem is with have a nice day? Why do I want you to stop saying it?
It's a blanket statement. It doesn't hold any value at all.
Yeah, it's blanket. It's a trite, cliche, which means it's overused. Write this down, please. If it's true that people judge you by the signals you send, right? If you send average signals, write this down. If you send average signals, people think of you as average. For the same reason, I don't say goodbye to people. Goodbye sounds so final to me. I always say, I'll see you next time. Or I'll talk to you on Tuesday. Or I'll see you next month. Always looking forward to the next thing, right? Especially with your ongoing clients. Okay.
So would have a wonderful day?
Have a wonderful day is okay. I mean, it's just a variation on have a nice day. Some people say, make it a great day. You know, it's, again, a variation. I'd rather take an extra minute and say, if it's Friday or Thursday, what kind of fun do you have planned this weekend? Now, that's not a single phrase. That's a back and forth, right? And eventually I have to end by saying goodbye somehow.
Wouldn't some people think that's a little too personal?
Maybe.
I mean, initially?
Yeah, the question is, could that be interpreted as too personal? Maybe. Maybe. But I would rather give it a try. I mean, if you don't want to tell me what you have planned for fun on Saturday, I'm good. I'm running behind anyway. I mean, it's just as good to me. I gave you the option of opening up, and I gave you the chance for a connection. If you decline, that's on you. What's that? Yeah, have a blast this weekend. Or, who do you like for the Super Bowl? Academy Awards are coming up. There's always something going on. Do not mention politics. Do not mention, what are the big three? Religion and sex. I'm sure that's in the manual somewhere. Don't mention the big three. Because they're incendiary topics. They're not appropriate. Okay? Good. You're thinking. I'm glad. So one more little thing there, and we'll do some Q&A and wrap up. And I'm interested in the best thing you heard today, so get ready to share that with me. we're in the second to the last slide of moving up in the business. In case you haven't gotten wind of it yet, this company is growing by leaps and bounds. I don't know where it's going to end up. Nobody does. But that means you should be hearing this sound. The sound of opportunity knocking, promotions, opportunities, maybe that aren't promotions. And if you want to be considered, you're in a way competing with everybody in the room. Now, I'm a big fan of John Nash from the movie A Beautiful Mind. And he won his Nobel Prize for something called co-opetition. It's not competition, and it's not cooperation exactly. It's a hybrid of the two, co-opetition. So you're co-opetating with the other people in the room for these opportunities. And this is your chance to make a name for yourself, a personal brand within a brand. So if you want to move up in the industry, consider speaking in the industry or writing an article. I'm sure that Rose will find a way to leverage your expertise if you're really good at something. You see your name in print. People start to see you at trade shows. They go, yeah, he's the guy, you know. And you're building your stripe here at Rose at the same time. It's a beautiful thing. And I only mention that because a lot of times when I speak, people say, I want to do what you do. And they go, how can I quit my job? And I'm just here to tell you, you don't have to quit your job to be a speaker. You know, if you're already going to a trade show as a company, why don't you do a breakout session at the trade show? 40-minute infomercial on Rose, huh? Can't sell in the breakouts. I don't know, maybe you guys already do that. Yeah, teach more people for sure. Okay, so speaking and writing are the two ways that you can earn that stripe, and speaking is